Cristiano Ronaldo grew up sharing a bedroom with 3 siblings and now owns properties on 3 different continents, including an entire Greek island he bought as a wedding gift for someone else. And this footballer spent $2 million on a house in the metaverse. And that's not even the worst financial decision in this video. This is the Footballer Homes tier list.
First up is Neymar. The Expendables filmed at Neymar's Brazil mansion. Not a set, his actual house. Helicopter pad, pool table, 3,000 bottle wine cellar with a secret room behind it, TVs that drop from the ceiling, football pitch, basketball court, go-kart track. 10 million for that. Then he flew to Dubai, walked into a Bugatti-designed skyscraper that hadn't been built yet, looked at the blueprints, and bought a $54 million apartment on the spot. The building still wasn't finished at the time of purchase. Neymar either owns the greatest apartment in Dubai or the most expensive set of blueprints in history. I'm giving Neymar S tier, easily. And Messi's about to prove that even spending this much is no guarantee things go smoothly. Messi's Miami home is a Porsche tower, where his car is the key he drives in. The elevator takes the car and him straight up to the living room. 360-degree views, balcony, pool with built-in TVs, Porsche racing simulator inside. Then there's the Ibiza compound, boat dock, massive pool. Looked perfect until activists spray painted the walls. Messi sued for $50,000, and a court ruled part of the house was illegally built and had to be demolished. It's like the parable of the man who built his house on sand, except Messi built his on illegal permits and the court was the storm. $8.5 million for Miami, $12 million for a house that got partially knocked down by legal order. The GOAT of football, not always the GOAT of real estate. Messi's getting a B tier for me on this one. Cristiano Ronaldo lives in Trump Tower, Michael Jackson below him, and Bruce Willis down the hall. Marble kitchen, floor-to-ceiling windows, views of Billionaires Row, and 24/7 machine gun security at the entrance. $18 million for that. Then he bought an entire Greek island for his agent's wedding. $50 million. 2 properties. The man doesn't own real estate. He collects it. S tier. And that's just Cristiano. Karim Benzema has officially one of the best mansions in Spain. Olympic pool. A walk-in closet the size of an apartment. Fireplaces built into the walls. Home gym next to a jacuzzi. A garage full of cars. $5 million for the best house in the country. Benzema deserves an A tier for this one. Clean. Paul James was a star Canadian football player. Professional career, real money on the table. And then the addiction took over, and he ended up on the streets, sleeping under blankets, roaming for somewhere to stay. It's the same story as Mike Tyson, youngest heavyweight champion in history. $400 million in career earnings, and he still ended up broke and alone. The money doesn't protect you from yourself. From professional athlete to homeless. There's no debate here. Paul James is an F tier, and I genuinely hope he's doing better. Beckham bought a penthouse in the Scorpion Tower, featured on Impossible Builds, considered one of the most complex skyscrapers ever constructed. Rooftop pool, indoor pool, helipad, the only one in downtown Miami. $33 million for that. Then while someone was literally filming a video about that penthouse, Beckham bought an $80 million oceanfront mansion, private yacht dock, infinity pool, floating staircase, a bathroom that's half outdoors, paid entirely in cash. Broke the area's all-time sales record. That's some Tony Stark energy. Buying the building while you're still walking through it. Beckham isn't S tier. Beckham isn't even close to S tier. Beckham is God tier. And it's not even a debate. Verratti watched his PSG teammates buying NFTs and decided to go bigger. He bought a mansion in the metaverse, pools, helipad, private island, all rendered in graphics that look like a 2009 Minecraft server. That's like paying real money for a painting of a painting. You can look at it, you can show people, but you can't sit on the couch. $2 million for a house that doesn't exist. And he wasn't even alone. Celebrities poured over $100 million into metaverse real estate in 2022. And somehow, that's not even the worst financial decision a footballer makes in this video. I'm putting Verratti at D tier, and that might be generous. Sterling's house looks like someone robbed a jewelry store and moved in. Movie theater with stars on the ceiling. Sterling silver toilet. Diamond-covered sink. KSI came to visit and left talking about the cars. The average UK house costs £290,000. Sterling's paying for 33 houses a year and owning none of them. And stick around because one footballer later in this video spent more than that on a single room. Look, the setup is insane. I'd say that's a solid A tier. Mbappé grew up dreaming about playing for France and living in Paris. PSG signed him, and he did both at once. Eiffel Tower visible from the bedroom. Every designer store within walking distance. Most people put up a poster of the Eiffel Tower on their wall. Mbappé put his wall next to the Eiffel Tower. $7 million to live out a childhood dream in real time. I'm putting Mbappé at A tier. The location alone earns it. Wayne Rooney once said, "I knew what I wanted from a young age, and I worked hard to get it." Most kids dream about playing at Old Trafford. This man built his own pitch in the backyard of his his castle. Rooney bought a castle. Lake in front, lake in back, man cave with a bar, golf simulator, carbon fiber bathtub, and the biggest private movie theater anyone on this list has ever seen. Custom football pitch outside. Rooney's getting an A tier from me. The castle alone does it.